All right. Well, hey, Grace, Middletown, Pastor Jeff here. If it sounds and if it looks like I'm kind of emotionally spent, it's been one of those kind of days. We actually uh, sent the kids back to school today for the first time in about 6 months. How ridiculous does that sound? 6 months, and it was. I expected it to feel like sending them to kindergarten for the first time, and that's literally what it felt like, sending our three oldest to kindergarten for the very first time. And yeah, I've just been on this emotional roller coaster all day. So anyways, that's what's been going on with me. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to kind of share some details about our campus reopening. I know you guys have a lot going on, so I just want to get right into those details. And if you have questions, feel free to hit me up. We can schedule a time to talk further. But here it is. Maybe you've noticed some of these changes. If you've already checked your inbox, there's an email from Pastor Jared talking about the reopening and some details about that, as well as some frequently asked questions. So be sure to check that out. But let me just kind of share these about how they specifically relate to Middletown and kind of give, kind of some commentary to that. Okay, so two very pressing ones. The first is that we are actually not going to be having an 8:30 service at Middletown. So originally that was the thought. With the limited seating capacity, we would reopen and add a third service. We're going to hold off on that just because the vibe is so unclear as to what our community's response is going to be. So no 8:30 service. I'm so sorry if you've already connected with your team as far as scheduling that in Planning Center. I am so sorry. That's totally my fault. I hope you'll forgive me for that. So just the two services, two normal service times, no 8:30 service. Hey, if we get and we back into it and knock it out of the park, maybe that'll be on the table, as always. The second is we were also planning for baptisms that same Sunday evening. We are also going to kind of hit the pause button on that wisely, just kind of wait and see what our community's response to our doors being reopened looks like. So we're hoping it's going to be amazing and they're going to be running back in, and we're going to need another service and do baptisms soon. But for now, we're just going to slow down, pump the brakes a little bit, and be extra wise and cautious about this. So, and let me just kind of say this as I prepare to wrap this up. House churches are still a thing. And if I've spoken to you personally about leading a house church, I hope that that's maybe even partially still in your heart a little bit. Maybe the seed for that is still in your heart. If I have not, and you're like, you know what, I would really be interested in doing that. Let's have a conversation. I can't promise you anything, but I would love to have a conversation with you more about the possibility of you opening up your home and leading a house church. This is more than a watch party. There's a little bit more responsibility, and we can talk more about that. Really, I would love to have a conversation, but let me just kind of, again, fill in some blanks here when it comes to this. And this is why I don't think our house churches should be taken off the table. And it's why I'm even personally considering hosting one myself. And that's because, you know what, I think even if we shift these away from a Sunday morning and we actually have house churches at a different, I'm sorry, my neighbor's dog is barking. Could be a bear, could be a deer, could be turkey, anything. Actually saw a fox, big old fox last night. But anyways, yeah, so these can be a different day of the week, different time of day, but the bottom line is different. We have an incredible opportunity to provide a grace-like experience in our neighborhoods, an intentional grace experience in our neighborhoods. We still get to do that. And I mean, can you imagine the possibilities of maybe, a Thursday night or a Tuesday night or a Saturday afternoon, I don't know, Sunday evening, of opening up your home, inviting some neighbors, maybe some families over who would never come into our Grace campus, and you experiencing the service together. I think is a powerful opportunity that we cannot afford to miss. So if you're still on the fence of that, let's talk, let's pray together. I would just be delighted to talk with you more about that. But that invitation is still on the table. Let's continue to pray in that direction. Honestly, I spent some time praying for you guys specifically this morning. And so know that I'm going to continue to do that. And I am excited about all that God's doing. If I can help you and your teams prepare more for the services, let me know. I've got some trainings resources I'd like to get to some of you as you prepare your team, so be on the lookout for that. But other than that, hey, I hope you enjoy your evening tonight, or whenever you're watching this, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll look forward to speaking soon. Bye, guys.